Hello there, everybody, and welcome to part 49 of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Alright, so we're going to continue on our way through Sword Valley today. Jujube Silver. Citron Gooseberry. And I want to see what that item, or these two items are over here before we move on. Purple lamp and something else entirely. That'll be a crimson gear. Okay. So, in terms of equipment, I actually decided to just bite the bullet on this one and kind of over-rely on Shulk a little bit. I'm not really too happy with anti-mechon weapons. Yeah, you can damage mechon normally, for that matter, which is great and all, but, you know, I don't really like the auto attack being cut in half, I guess. So I gave Ryan the general driver, which has 2 slots, and I gave Dunban the cloud cutlass, which I'm assuming we got from, you know, a quest or bot, probably like a quest or something, or maybe an enemy. And yeah, I'm just gonna have to over rely on Shulk for a little bit and just use Monado enchant. Speaking of which, I'm definitely going to level that up then. Actually, no. Nah, I probably don't want to. It's been like a while since we've upgraded our arts even. And yeah, especially considering that we haven't upgraded Battle Soul. Should we... Yeah, we haven't upgraded Shulk's regular arts for, like, forever, so let's just do that. Besides, the AI uses Battle Soul anyway, so... Yep. Alright. So we still should be good on, like, main story talent arts for Monado Shield. I mean, Titan Laser 7 obviously has a different story to tell, but... You know. Whatever. Okay, so if anybody recognizes this place, well, pay attention to locations and cutscenes, because that's another one of Xenoblade's strengths, is that even in cutscenes, look at locations and cutscenes that look interesting. You may or may not be there someday. And this is that very place that we were at the very beginning. This specific location right here is where we had the tutorial battle with all the mechon attacking Dunban at the Battle of Sword Valley. So yeah, pretty interesting. Alright, so we got Monado Wound. Not a Monado art, but an actual Monado wound. Like, look at that. That's how much the Monado was able to do during the battle between the two titans. And there's a lot of collectibles in here. And also, there are plenty of collectibles here, too. Juicy melon. And bitter broccoli. And finally, black blossom. I believe what we're coming up here isn't a location, if I'm not mistaken. No, it isn't. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, we got a unique monster right here. This is Benevolent Aim. Yes, Benevolent Aim. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Unfortunately, we can't really topple it. I mean, we definitely can't, but yeah, no. We're not even gonna try. Let's just get Monado enchant up and take care of this guy. Gala Chainsaw 5. Ugh. What is every talent art these days like first like days? Like, Jesus. Oh my god. Okay. Oh god, you're gonna use that again? Okay, then I suppose a Monado shield is definitely required for this sort of thing. Ricky, you're being a good uncle to Shulk, man. Nice job healing me or getting me better. That's what we're talking about. That's indeed what we're talking about right there. There we go. It's still charging up its ultimate move, but we did it. All right, we got Benevolent Aim all killed. Awesome. Now let's head back to Enalda Control Base, since there's nothing really else for us to do. And let's go back to the place where we started. Hey guys, I noticed you were running over there. And also you're running too. You all seem to be running a little bit. You know, that's cool. You know, mind if I join you on your jog? That seems pretty good. Oh, Defective Ipos or whatever. Ooh, you seem like a good guy. You wanna fight? Of course you do. Let's go! Now, unfortunately, when fighting Detective Ipos or Epos or whatever, you're definitely going to be in for a time, because there's going to be a lot of Mechon right here that you're going to have to deal with too. But just so long as you have your area of effect attacks like Monado Buster, Burninate, like arts that can do a lot of crowd control, like Summon Flare and whatever else, you know, I think you'll be A-okay. So, yep. We're just gonna take care of this. Gonna deal with you. Yeah, like, damn. Like, I think those gems that I've equipped onto Ricky and Melia are actually doing pretty damn good. I definitely could use more Blaze Plus, and I can definitely trade them with the Napon Arc Sage. And speaking of which, next time we get a chance, I'm gonna show off how much farther along in progress I've gotten with you know, the thing, with the time attack mode. Because I did do a little bit of Napon Stone grinding off screen beforehand. Again, I don't really consider the challenges to be too much of an issue with showing it up, because they're literally just you know, challenges where you have to fight waves of enemies. Definitely. So yeah, I don't know, that's just something I like to do. Oh, okay, that's gonna be a little bit of a thing, and we got it. All right, we got it. Nice. So, should I? I mean, we already have an Alda Control Base as like the closest point. I think we're good to at least show off a little bit of the progress I made. Greetings. All right. So, when it comes to time attack challenges in free, I'm basically, you know, free to be much overpowered as I want, because I already achieved all of these. So, literally just waves of enemies in different locations. Fair game basically lets you, no wait. I don't think I've ever done this. Did I? No, I did. Okay. Fair game basically gets you at Bionis Lake with a whole bunch of enemies that relate to there. The Walls of Eyes puts you in the Ether Mine, where you have to fight a bunch of regular enemies plus Mechon. Very thankfully, in restricted mode, Dumban has the ability to damage Mechon normally thanks to his anti-Mechon glaive. In Shaggy Dog Story, you're in Machna Forest dealing with Orlugas and all that. Basically, the Machna Forest enemies in 2 waves. And Oh Brother is Eretz Sea with a whole bunch of Chromars that you have to fight as well. And you can clearly see the rewards are very different based on which mode you get. I already achieved S rank in all of this. So I got the Aerith, Workers, Debonair, captains, and camel set. Meanwhile, in restricted, I only got S rank in Humble Beginnings and Fair Game. I tried to do Oh Brother, but I couldn't really do that. I couldn't really find a way to get over that. By the way, you're totally free to do Lost in a Dark Dream if you want. But that basically spoils another party member, so... I don't know why you would do that, but whatever. Yeah, so... What I was talking about before, you can technically just... I could just use Bleed Plus and Topple Plus, or basically any plus gems that I could really find, like Chill Plus and Electra Plus and Blaze Plus and whatever else. You know, you can trade with the Nopon Arc Sage for all these gems, which is really good and all. And it's probably, unless you're using like unique equipment on Sharla, or if you somehow get your hands on a heat sink. Actually, what did... I don't really know if we ever even got any weapons for Sharla other than what we already have. Like, God, I think we only have like 4. We basically sold all Sharla's weapons, so it's like, what the heck? Okay, completely ignoring the enemies that are chasing us. If you go over here past, a little bit past where the area where the Monado wound is, you can go over this way to this path right here. And yes, there is a way to totally get around that. Because, once again, that's the Xenoblade way. And, yeah. Yeah. I really want to know what that item is, but I think we must move on. So, I'm just basically ignoring these enemies because, well, I don't really want to over-rely on Monado and Chan a little bit, but at the same time, I think we do have to do this one. Do we even? No, we don't. Haha, idiot. You can't stop me. I'm a beast. I'm a covert beast, baby. Ooh, mamma mia.
Hey, look. Can we get in through there?
It looks as though it's unguarded. It should make for a decent entry point.
Now's our chance, Dunban.
Yes. But don't lower your guard. The Mechon may just be hiding.
We made it to the hilt. And yes, I'm not kidding you. All of this is the hilt. I mean, obviously not the inner hilt, because that would be Galahad Fortress right there, but for all intents and purposes, this is the hilt. Now, you're definitely going to want to be ready for what's up ahead. I think the game will obviously tell you, hey, you're in a boss fight. Go change up your party and equipment a little bit. But I think that for what's up ahead, I'm thinking... yeah, I'm thinking, you know, these 3. Because we're going to need healing. And... you know what? I think just this once, we're going to get the anti-mechon weapons on, you know, our current party. Like, as much as I really don't like doing that whole thing, yeah, I think we're just gonna have to go and bite the sour apple and just, you know, get the anti-mechon weapons right there. I mean, I think we can at least make up for it with attack stability gems. That way we can get a more consistent auto attack, minimum auto attack. But I'm still not liking the fact that we actually have 666 auto attack minimum. Oh my god, that's... That should really give you an indication that these anti-mechon weapons are evil, man. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay. So, I think we got our preparations all ready and done for up ahead. So, yeah. Let's go.
I've been waiting for you.
Munka!
How predictable. I knew you were going to come.
How could you? How could you do this to your own kind?
That ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm just having the time of my life here. Ain't that the point? I even get to take out that annoying Monado brat.
Oi, Beardy! You're talking pretty tough there. Don't be so sure you can take us all on by yourself.
Come on! I ain't that stupid.
What's that sound?
You scumbag!
Well then, Monado boy. Think you can do it? Can you kill them all? I wonder who's inside. Who could it be? Your dad? Your mom? Maybe that special someone. Aha! Looks like we have our first contestant. Too bad she won't give me much of a fight.
It's just like with Zanza. Shala, look out!
Too bad she won't give me much of a fight.
Shulk?
Everyone, watch out for the green claws and the other one's spears. There's something different about them.
You catch on quick, boy. You're right. These weapons are special. They were made especially to decompose you Homs. No, wait. Any being from Bionis.
How can that be?
I don't know about all this technical stuff, but it's something to do with that ether. Ether is like the Bionis blood. The fortress sucks its blood out for us. Then we use it to make this green liquid.
You monsters!
Pretty clever, don't you think? This world suits me just fine, Dunban.
Munka, you're gonna pay.
I'm tired of your yapping, Mr. Hero. I'm gonna squish you like a slug, right here where we shared such lovely memories.
And here we go, boys and girls. It's time to take him down. All right, so in this fight, you have yourselves 2 mass-produced faces and Mumkar himself. The mass-produced faces are basically Zord, except they actually have the properties of poison damage now. What Mumkar said is actually true. These mass-produced faces have the ability to poison you, so poison resist gems will definitely do you some good here. But very thankfully, they're not really that tough, and just in case you don't have anti-mechon weapons on you, you can just break and topple them absolutely no problem whatsoever. I mean, after all, we do have the Monado 2 up now, so... Ooh. Born in a world of faces, against the faces, we choose to face our fears. Because let me face. Nah, I'm not going to do that. Okay, that's actually pretty damn good here. And now for Metal Face himself. So basically just like with the battle at Prison Island, he can do the very same things as he could do before, except, well, now he has the ability to poison you as well. With an attack called Special Killing Claw. And he has an attack called Very Last Resort, which also poisons you. He can do Custom Grand Shot, which can daze you. And he also has an attack called Custom Deadway, which I think it's just like a regular, like, ether-based attack, I believe. Oh, Hell Talonflame Venom 4. Yeah, that's the attack that can poison you. That's the Talon art. So, let's do that. Let's just get up Monolith Shield just in case he decides to do that again. Man, you're talking about Dunban, dude. Dude. Yeah, that's a fan shape. Yeah, that's not really going to do anything at all, actually. Okay. Cool. Let's just do this then. All right. Stream Edge. Topple him. Daze him. Break that vision. And we got Monado Buster, baby. Let's go. Oh, you know what? It's only really fitting that Dunban should have the finishing blow. Except not really, because that would have been the finishing blow, except now there it is.
Too much. The Monado is too much.
Yes, this is the power of the Monado. You wanted it, so now you can have it, Bunka!
I'm better than all of you. You're the one who's finished.
Die! Stop! Get out of my way, Shulk! It's Mumka! He's not a Mechon! Have you forgotten everything he's done? Where is your killer instinct? Now is the time! I hate him, Dunban! For what he did to Fiora and the Emperor! So of course I want to get my revenge!
Shulk.
But... Face Mechon are not like the others. They're people. Like us. Are you really willing to kill another Homs? Yes. Sometimes needs must. Even if it's Fiora. What then? When we set out, I wanted to destroy all Mechon. That was my aim. But now, I know that there are people inside. I have to know why. What's the reason for all of this? Why do Bionis and Mechonis have to keep on fighting? I have to find out why.
So, that is your fight.
Dunban!
I will never forgive what he's done. And yet, your words, they ring true. I feel their weight. We have to help Fiora now. We'll worry about the rest later.
Right. Did you hear that, Munkar? We haven't got time to be playing around with you.
You always had to have the last word. Just die!
No!
Just
Don't move!
like this!
Monka! You went too far, you fool.
They are of surprisingly little use, those visions.
Because he could not save His Majesty. That was within the margin of fate. It was not Shulk's fault.
So you side with the boy?
Did you find anything out?
I did. It is most fascinating, this spear. The green fluid alters and destroys the structure of the ether, which is the building block of life on Bionis. It appears to have been created from ether energy drawn from the blood of the Bionis.
Could that explain the ether flowing through Sword Valley?
I do not think it is the only reason, but it is too early to draw conclusions.
Is there a countermeasure?
Creating antibodies is a simple matter. We will be ready.
That is good news.
Why did you have to include him? You know how he disgusts me.
We must respect our elders. Dixon has known him far longer than us.
At least he's out of the way. Now we just need to get inside.
They're in there. Fiora and the Golden Mechon. Fiora!
Shulk! What's up?
Did you see something?
No.
You did see something.
All right. It was the Silver Mechon. Fiora. She's definitely inside the fortress.
All right. At least we know what to expect.
So, Fiora is inside. I can't let that vision come true. I have to save her.
I really gotta say it. I really gotta say it. Like, I think because of the sole fact that engage the enemy is used so much, has been used so much recently, I would definitely have to take it as, you know, the theme whenever Mumkar does something. Or rather, when Mumkar did something. It played when he killed Fiora. It played when we faced him at Prison Island. It played very recently during that duel at Valak Mountain. And even to the end, it played during his last moments. I don't know if this still rings true or not. I really don't. But do people still really think that Mumkar, like, met his end, like, he did it himself, like, not fairly, I guess? I don't know. I don't know how to, I don't really know how to properly explain this. But I think a little people back then came up with had an issue with Mumkar meeting his end, just like that, because he took it one step too far. He just couldn't let it go with, Dunban always getting, whatever. And, to be fair, I do kind of wish that it was a little bit explored a little bit more, that, Mumkar was maybe sort of jealous of the power of the Monado, I guess, and Dunban always getting the glory. And, we knew he was a bad apple right from the start. He was willing to just get off the battlefield to save his own skin during the Battle of Sword Valley, right before he got taken away by those Mechon. Ever since then, all he really wanted to do was just to cause us as much pain as possible by killing Fiora and being basically the catalyst to this whole adventure. It's but I think I can easily just counter it by saying that, it's just like Dunban said. He took it too far. If he was going down, at the very least, he could have taken Dunban with him. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is that, I think it's well within Mumkar's character to just take things one step too far. And that very thing is what caused him to die. That's basically how I see it. I mean, either way, Mumkar was a really great bad guy. He really was. His performance was very excellent. I loved Metalface's design. Mumkar's Mechon design was really great. And yeah, definitely one of my favorite parts of all of Xenoblade. And now, as a loving tribute to him and the original, I gotta do it.
But you're...
It's me, Austin! Oh, son of a bitch! What? It's me, Austin!